Want to learn how to do a pro-level line art in Blender for your animation? You're in the right place. Welcome back to our Blender 2D animation series for beginners. Today, we're refining the rough sketch we did in the previous video into clean, polished line art. We'll cover advanced brush settings, sculpt mode, edit mode, and finish the drawing. Have your drawing tablet ready, and let's dive in. If you want to follow along this lesson, don't forget to get the source files for free. Link is in the description below. What's the best brush for animation, you ask? I've got you covered. We need consistent thickness. Select the pen or ink pen brush preset from the brush menu. Disable or minimize tablet pressure sensitivity. Press this icon to disable it. Or open the brush setting panel, locate the pressure sensitivity option and flatten the curve if you want a little size variation. Done! Now you have the brush for a studio level animation. Shaky lines? Not a problem. Blender's lines have some wobbliness to them. Let's fix it. Let's adjust some advanced brush settings to improve line quality. Find the advanced settings in the top menu. Crank up active smoothing, which reduces jitter as you draw, and enable stroke post-processing, which refines strokes after they are completed. Adjust these sliders to suit your preference. Higher values create smoother lines, but may feel less responsive. Add more subdivision and decrease simplified threshold for a smoother stroke, but that comes at the cost of performance. Boost those values too high, and your PC will say bye-bye. Additionally, enable stabilized stroke to control shaky hands. Radius controls the distance to the cursor, and factor determines how smooth it moves. Try it out and find what works for you. To toggle stabilized stroke, hold Shift while drawing. Look at that beauty. Line size is a bit tricky. The size of the brush you need depends on the final camera setup and resolution. Remember, Blender is 3D software, and Grease Pencil is an object in 3D space. You can do all sorts of things with cameras, but that's for another video. So you need your camera. This is what you will use to render out your animation. Then, set up the resolution in the Output tab. I'll use standard Full HD resolution. Switch back to Grease Pencil and into Draw mode. Go to Advanced Settings, select Radius Unit View and set the brush to 1 pixel. This setting sets the brush size relative to the screen. Go to View, Navigation, Zoom Camera 1:1 to reset the zoom level to fit render resolution. Draw something, or just make a single point. Now here is the trick. Switch back to Radius Unit Scene. Resize your brush to the sample stroke you've made. Now remember this size and use it in every shot with the same settings for consistency. Unlike scene-based radius, view-based radius changes every time you zoom in. So it won't be possible to refine the line art while zooming in for better line control. But with scene-based radius, you can do it easily and your line thickness will be consistent. If you realize that the line is too thin or too thick, you can always change it. Go to Edit mode, select the line you want to edit, or press A to select the whole drawing, and pick the Radius tool. Click and drag to increase or decrease the thickness of the line. Pick the line radius that works for your shot and try to stay consistent between shots. There is also a multiplier that you can use in the Grease Pencil Data tab under Adjustments for each layer. This changes the thickness for the specific layer for the whole animation in a matter of seconds. With these settings applied, start tracing your rough sketch and clean up your line art. If a stroke goes wrong, don't worry, we'll fix it next. Welcome to Sculpt Mode. Not just for 3D artists. It's a 2D secret weapon too. This mode lets us refine or distort our lines. Select the brush tool from the toolbar here. Select the smooth brush from the brush presets up here or in the asset shelf and gently brush over uneven or bumpy curves to even them out. This maintains the line shape while removing roughness. Now use the grab brush to adjust line positions. Push, pull, reshape. Want to reshape a specific stroke? Enable selection mask and use the selection tool to isolate the stroke you want to affect. Switch back to the brush tool and try it out.
Unlimited power.
Did you know that this video is sponsored by you? Yes, you. If you want to help the channel, consider becoming a member or joining my Patreon, or simply share it with your friends. Your support is much appreciated. Switch to Edit mode from the Mode drop-down. Here you can edit individual points on your lines. Have a gap in the line art? Select a point and drag it with the Move tool to adjust the line. For smoother adjustments, enable proportional editing by pressing O or clicking the toolbar button. This moves nearby points along with your selection. Adjust the influence radius with the mouse wheel or page up, page down keys during the transformation. Smaller for precise edits, larger for broader changes. Pick the fall-off type to define how proportional editing affects the points that are farther away from the selection center. By the way, you can use proportional editing with the radius tool to make thicker accent lines. Cool, isn't it? Line art feels low res. To smooth out angular lines, subdivide them. Select the stroke or its part, right-click and select Subdivide from the menu, and Blender adds more control points. These make curves easier to shape. To connect two lines, select their endpoints and press F to join them. To remove a point or a curve, select it, press Delete, and choose Dissolve to erase it cleanly. As I've hinted before, leverage that 3D power for epic results. Everything sorted? Sweet! Now let's finish drawing the line art. Follow the rough sketch, use Shift for enabling stroke stabilization, and make your lines as clean as possible. Keep the final resolution in mind and don't be too perfect. Some imperfections aren't visible when you zoom out. Keep your work organized. Separate elements into layers. This will help later in your animation. I'm separating the eyes and the tail from the body so I can animate them on a separate animation channel later. Oops, halfway through I realized that I drew on the wrong layer. Relatable, isn't it? In Blender that's not an issue. Go to Edit mode and with Stroke mode enabled, just select the strokes you want to move to another layer. Then go to the Stroke drop-down menu, select Move to Layer and choose the layer you need. Not a problem, just keep working with peace of mind. There you go, your line art is now clean and ready to be colored. Today we've covered advanced brush settings, Sculpt mode for refining and Edit mode for precision. If this tutorial helped, please hit the like button and subscribe. Next, we're using fill tools and materials to add color and bring your drawing to life. If you enjoy my videos, support me on Patreon, Gumroad, or become a member. That helps a lot. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Please subscribe.